Extra with a slayer, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades. Extra with the slayer, pay what it costs for the tail. Extra with the band, young Cruiser King better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we've got Daniel Jones. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. On the return, here's Hall. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Start on the ground with Elliott. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 23 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Graves. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up. The 13-yard line. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Graves. Able to find his man, Woods. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Off play action. Graves. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Graves. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jelani Woods, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Inside give to Elliott. He'll be stopped just inside the 35.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jones. This one hauled in by Sample.
And they're going to work this down to about... yard line.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the... preparing for the rest of the game.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Graves.
Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Off the play fake. Graves. The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Let's go. Off play action. Graves. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Off the play fake. Graves. And this This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jelani Woods with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah,
absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. To throw on third down, Jones. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down carry by Elliott. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. On 2nd and 9. Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Off play action. Graves. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Cowboys at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
This pass caught. It's Woods. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Graves escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Mike Edwards picks it off.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good. Lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. On the return, Johnson. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Graves. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Graves. And that'll be incomplete. Looking for Jelani Woods that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Off play action. Graves. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Off the play fake. Graves. Caught by Woods. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Off play action. Graves. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive at 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Graves. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Jones on first down. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it. Zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Graves. And this one is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. So let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Off play action. Graves. That is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Take it in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. From the 31, Jones. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, a dump off to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Jones. He'll air this one out for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as over a minute to go before halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw. Jones forced out to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Off the play fake. Graves. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a...
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the ball.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off play action. Graves. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Cowboys just continue to roll. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Jones now on 1st and 10.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to Elliott again. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Well, it's a shovel pass, and it's complete. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Johnson on the return.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Graves. He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Off play action. Graves.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Johnson to return it. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 21 yards away.
And the Cowboys are pouring it on. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Taking it about the 16.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Off the play fake. Graves. And Woods has it complete. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Graves. Hard throw, incomplete. Not
his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on night.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking to throw on second down. Jones, that's caught on the left side by Kirk. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk, 36 yards.
And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is a chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Off the play fake. Graves. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Graves. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. Off the play fake. Graves. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game.
Oh, and absolutely. He's got some space now. And yet again. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. That was tremendous effort, especially after the catch. Breaking through tackles, fighting for extra yards.
So was that just great effort, or were there a lot of missed tackles?
Yeah, the defense did help him a bit.
Yeah, they certainly did, but let's focus on the positive. He made it happen.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Again, it's Elliott. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Off play action. Graves. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Off the play fake. Graves. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick six. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick six, it's demoralizing. But when you look up at the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you got to put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
As this complete to Woods. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. On 4th down, Graves. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. A nice tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Graves. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing, Jones.
The connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk, 38 yards.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. To throw is Jones.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. They go play action here on first down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Now a stoppage, and looks like we have on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. after the sack on first down. Jones, that's complete to the tight end Sample. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And they're going to speed things up here. And he'll find Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 33 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Graves. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts.